Mm-hmm. Are we on? Yeah, I guess we are live. I am? Am I? Yeah. Hello, everyone. It is I, El que nos eterna. And today it's Frontline 2. Finally, Belka and Doris. And next patch is, same patch. Well, no, next patch practically is 3 weeks. In 3 weeks is Xiangyu. So finally, electric dolls, electric T-dolls. My poor Mosin has been waiting all this time for this. Yep. So, first of all, pat. Can I? Wait, no, not here. Public area, not here. Muscle memory. Pat for mailing. Where is Nagant? Mosin Nagant. Pats everywhere. Now, first to learn what is going on. Doris, I know how she works mostly because it's like the turrets. The turrets, when attacking, apply negative charge, and I don't remember how she applies positive charge. What is this? But I know that Doris can block, can heal. Block? No, is share damage to her, and can shield herself. Shield or heal? Well, oh no, she heals with the positive charge. Bossman, target 2 dolls at once. We got a big haul this time. You're thinking too much, Bossman. What and how are they going to escape? Worst comes to worst, we'll have to break them into scraps and we still get to bring them the scraps back. Not on my side, buddy. Oh my, how nice of you. Okay. Summons one auto turret on an empty tile. The skill can be used again after the skill usage. That recovers the ability index and applies shelter and positive charge to all allied units. This is the ult. This is the turret applies is first skill. It's not a basic, of course. Electric damage relates electric charge to enemy target. Electric charge causes target to take extra stability damage when taking target electric damage and recovers the attacker's HP. Felagilaid. Gentle offensive. She doesn't have enough for another one. And what does Belka do? Enemy target dealing electric damage equal to 100 existed to activate. And concealment. What? Okay. I understood absolutely nothing. Hmm. And the third attack. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay. Okay. At least I won a achievement for doing only the test. So that's for Andoris. So let's pull for Andoris. That's why we are here. Give me. I have 110. So. Oh no, I 130. 73 access, full guarantee, and obtaining an elite item. Xiaohui is also here, but I have a Xiaohui already, and she doesn't get enough with the upgrade, right? Under Arcune, stability damage is increased to and damage dealt is increased to 110% of attack. It's not that good, sadly. Well, she can do better things. Well, that's not this one. The B one. That's the big one. So it's like super action. One super action. No, it's not good enough. Sadly, I would love to pull for her but I'm not building a extreme Hydro team. So sadly, no. And I'm going to pull for Mosin or Xiongyu later. If I don't get spooked by Andoris or in this banner or Belka's banner. So let's just pull. Stop defending myself for absolutely no. What the fuck happened here? What? Retire G36K KSK. KSK. Nemesis. Jesus fucking Christ. Skip you! Fuck you! Well, we're exactly where I was. Only with 10 less pulls. Fuck! Jesus fuck. God damn it. Well, let's pull again. Absolutely nothing. Thank you. Nothing at all. I'm. Oh, nice. The SR. I'm just asking for not having to go to the hard pity. Well, I already lost a 50-50 with a random spook in just like the first 10 roll. So I don't want to go to the hard pity. So please, nothing. Nagans. These Doritos are for raw. So probably after Young Use patch, it's gonna be the either Florence or Levanro. And Levanro is gonna be a double banner. So, I need to save for that. So I'm absolutely fucked. Please. Next. 34. Give me nothing. Fucking hell. Please, come home. Okay, Mei-Ling, I know you have a nice ass, but stop. A curva. Nemesis. BPR 12. Model Alpha curva. Curva. BPR 12. Yay! Woo! Hot. Yay! Oh, Grossa. Hello. Yay! I still have 80. No, 60. I don't like the odds. Well, let's go pull for the Belka. First. No. Trial, Belka. What does she do? Okay. You must always expect unexpected situations and sudden difficulties do arise during combat. This is a pretty common occurrence. But the enemy units are so strong. But they have terrain advantage. Okay. Extremely necessary camera angle. You're right, Commander. I won't lose even if the enemies are strong and I'm the only one around. That's the spirit. Living Arc. For attacking, she inflicts negative charge on the target and the nearest enemy unit of the target. Units with negative charge take fixed damage under various conditions. Additionally, when such units take targeted electric damage, other units afflicted with negative charge also take fixed damage. After killing an enemy, Belka gains concealment, making her untargetable for enemy units. What's this? Connectivity to the enemy target for 1 turn. Belka gains continuous release for 2 turns. What the hell is continuous release? At the end of the move, soldier's action, this one is of electric damage equal to the closest enemy target. If the target is the same as that before the attack, applies overflowing electrons to the target. So. What? What's the deal with this shit? Huh? The fuck happened? I'm not gonna ask. Nothing. Come on. Nothing. Next, 58. I don't have enough. I have 40 left. Nothing. Oh, a lot of pieces. Yeah. Well, that's something at least. Nothing. Oh, Stormgewehr. 28. A G28. Nice. Completely unexpected, but nice. Nothing. And here, the last one. Give me gold. Bam. Normal motion. Curva, stone cover. Fucking hell. This is what I didn't want to. Well, goodbye, Belka. God damn it. Well, fuck you too, Pericia. Let's get rid of this damn little update thingies. I hate you so much, B-Play. Couldn't have been a Mosin or a QJ. Showing you. It had to be a fucking B-Play. What do I have here? Let's give her the QVC from Vipo. And I'm gonna use Sandoris a lot, so I have to level her up. Well, at least I have the 50-50 for. I don't have to deal with the 50-50 for Yang Yu. But what a horror. $50. And 60, yay! Neural Helix. I'm going to get low on gold, right? Damn it, B. Attack defense. Attack and defense. Hey, I forgot to put it on Twitter. What a fucking idiot. I just started the stream and I started pulling because I am stupid. That's the last. At the start of the turn, for every electric debut from the field, increases damage dealt by 5% to a maximum of 10%. This effect lasts until the end of the round. Start of the battle applies electro charge to the enemy unit with the highest max HP for 2 turns. When hit by the target, electric attack stability damage taken is increased by 1 point. The attacker drains HP equal to 20% of damage dealt. Oh, nice. This looks fine. I don't remember the. Let me check. Let me check for the The good keys for Andoris. Here. The conflict is this by 3 points, of course. The positive charge for all allies. And the electro charge, yeah. Electro charge here. Positive charge to all allies for 3 turns. Enhanced activation, okay. Doris applied positive energy cleanses to the debuffs on them and all of her auto turrets. That's fine, right? And Doris is on the field if an allied unit with positive charge ends its action with positive charge shelter. It's very meh. This is for double turret. The electric damage if the target is using a stability break and has electric charge, then deals additional fixed damage equal to 10% of the attack. Yeah. HP defense, HP defense. Okay, to 6%. That's a nice number, at least. Positive charge to all allied units, the conflictants. And this is the electro charge to the enemy unit with the highest max HP. This one. And these are the HP ones. Right. Critic damage, attack boost. Let's get it. Dushev. Who else? Attack boost. Nope. What else? No, these ones are going to be on the boot. No, boot no, the formation thingy. So nope, not for now. But yeah. And a nice level 40 weapon. So for the Gunsmoke, have Mosin, good Mosin, and Doris, who has a QVC, and it's probably gonna be better with a guard, no? Let me check. Águila Ea. Oh yeah, increases electric damage dealt by all allies by 10% at the end of the action. Restores HP equivalent to 5% max HP. Oh, when attacking enemies with negative charge increases damage by 10%. So the GSK, the KSK is better for Andoris than even Tegerno. But I don't have it leveled up, so I'm gonna pick one of these. Replace. Attack defense, attack the hit. Well, I'm gonna fix that later. Say preset? Yeah, say preset. Public area, dispatch room. Let's go. Cute. Hmm. Let's give her some gifts. Yay. And that's all. Let's go to the event, of course. That's why we are here. Not only the gacha, right? Right. Right. I did that once, but just in case I didn't, I forgot to do the daily one. I was with this. Exclusive rewards, exclusive rewards, exclusive rewards, exclusive rewards. This is Belka, neural recollection. This is Belka's, okay. Into the Shadows is probably Andoris. And Vestige display is gonna be Yangyu. All electric dolls. Interstice of Reminiscence. It has a nice menu CG for an event that's literally 3 mini character stories joined. Just because Micateam wanted to do something with that. Let's do the display one. Other rewards. 404 time coin. Let's do the supply first. Let's learn what the hell does the Sandaris do. Where are my dolls? Let's pick Ulrid. She's cute and she hasn't been doing too many things yet. Oh, it's mostly here. Well, it's assembled at the target area. Well, it's not that far away, but it's still annoyingly far. What? Okay. Ulrid, go. Oh, it's around the boa. At least 3 units reach around the boa. 6 turns and lose no more than 1 unit. So, I should have pulled for Xiaohui instead of Belka. Yeah. Well, shit happens. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Woo. And that is gonna. No, I'm not gonna let her left her behind. Xiaohui can go back by herself. Please, Andoris, reach! Yay! Continue. Let's do the next one. And then the story. What's this? Production expert. Eliminate the target. The production expert. Okay. Let's get Moss in now. Positive charge. Nice. Oh, she has nice range. Whoop. And whoop. Hmm. Clang. Winning scholar. I don't like this one. The winning scholars. I don't like the winning scholars. So. Hit this first. Then go here. Yay, all of them gone. Woo. That was Mosing doing her best. The fuck is impede? Is she in motion range? What? When a unit is afflicted with impede, they are unable to deal stability damage. It can be removed by moving forward mortar before using a skill. Okay, I see. She has the key, the expansion key, White River. Ally units attempt. Oh, yes, he has the key. Okay, let's try. Physical express is gonna be dead. So what if I... Nope. Absolutely nothing. Well, I can go here, right? And he's here. Yeah, I can go to one. Well, well, that was anticlimactic. Okay. Let's go with the story. Pelka, recollection node. No matter how many times the reverse simulations are done, the pivotal moments are indisputable turning points that shape the future. The recollection nodes are 9. Hey, look at this Google. Squirrel. Challenge. Sorry, am I late, Commander? I have just arrived too. I was the one who asked you if you could help me sort through my neural data. Did I end up being late? I hope you won't be upset because of this, Commander. Stop acting so overly dramatic, Pelka. You don't need to talk like that around me. I can hide anything for you after all, Commander. But you know what? Sweet talking like that was exactly how I got Big Sis to accept me into the team. Such as, we finally met after so many years, she instantly pinned me to the ground and even held me at gunpoint as if I were an enemy. That was also like a good start. That was just 416 being 416. I had to jump through so many hoops to find Phosphor's secret base. I guess it was fair for the big system to mistake me for an intruder. Anyway, when I finally saw her, I immediately threw myself into her arms and cried like a baby. Then I recounted all the tragic backstories I had to go through. Vagrancy, displacement, no friends, no companions, and so big system me as an intern. It seems that your promotion went smoothly. Maybe? Because I actually got gravely injured during a later mission, which made me look even more sympathetic. Fortunately, Big Sis saved me and truly accepted me. I'm not sure if that counts as going smoothly, but I was certainly very pitiable. Yep, looks like that. I can see the gist. So I suppose these little tricks are no longer of use after you have been officially accepted into the team. That's not entirely true. Big Sis isn't a heartless doll after all. Even if the tricks fail, my very realized its motions can still move her. Just take a good look at the results on my neural records, Commander. Alright. Time's precious, so let's get started. Yep. A character story. The transmission normal, recollection activated. Good work, Belka. Hehehe, that's of course. I have grown over the years after all. I see, but no, do not let your guard down. I know, Commander. And I don't have Belka. Yay! Fuck. Pa. 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 Hmm.
これでどうかな。これでどうかな。
Attack! Yay. For Mosin to attack on enemy debuffs, she needs B6. So sadly, she can only attack normally. Well, she can reach. She can reach long, so it's not that much of a problem. Shall we? No normal attack. Nothing much. Oh, this is a normal stage. No story. Well, I should have put Mossing in a better place. She cannot attack. She can only put the turrets. Let's kill the frog. Who?
4、すぐに始める。話にならない。静かに。
Awful. Fucking hell. If I knew.
足元に気をつけて。
Well.
これも
So the thing that I remembered from reading the guides is put the tutor for the Gunsmoke at least the tutorets and then use your S2 forever. See, I did complete the commander orders perfectly. If you want to compliment me, commander, I'll need to first make sure Big Sis is here to hear it. Your flame's outstanding performance played a big part in how smoothly the data sorting went. That's a compliment, right? You just complimented me, commander. Does that mean I also becoming a more and more like Big Sis? I always wanted to become a super leader like her. Is that why you joined 404? Out of your admiration for Cloak? Hey, of course the commander would have guessed that. It's only that, despite Big Sis accepting me into the team, I have felt like I was never part of it for the longest times. Was it because I was the last to join? I always felt like Big Sis Cloak was much colder towards me than all the other members. I don't think that's the reason. As such, I started by following Big Sis everywhere she went, just so I could stay close by her side. I even penned a Cloak observation report. Fast a look, Commander. I'll pass. Yeah, I don't want to see what strange deals Cloak do on her free time. Besides, doing so will only push her further away from you. Huh? Really? No way! Stop following me around everywhere I go. Are you a Malar still in the imprinting phase or what? See how Big Sis gave me such a cute nickname? What? What the hell is about it? What? Let's keep going. I started to wonder if your relationship ever improved. Alright, if you say so, Commander, then let's see for yourself. What's wrong? I just remembered something that happened when I first joined Squad 404. I got impatient during a mission and ended up messing up several times. Not only did I fail to help Big Sis, I also dragged her down. What a terrible memory. But things are different now, right, Belka? Of course. Remember to praise me if I do things right. Okay, Commander. She has a praise king. I see. I see, but I don't understand. Fuck. Let's put one here. And the other on the front. Here? Yeah. I think it has enough range, this turret. Skyfire. Can I? And oh, one here. So it's gonna be right? And that is. Okay, never mind. Well, is there any way I can reach here? No, probably not. Blah 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 blah. Nope. Let's send action and throw Shahui here. Bam. Wait, what the fuck? There was one up. Huh? Well, Mosin, you you have the last hit.
みんなのおかげだ。
Eliminate all enemies. Yay. AOE. AOE. Let's get on with it.
まだまだ強くなれる。
So wait. Can I hit 3 with this one? Yeah, that one right in the middle.
Go.
ポッ
すぐに始める。話にならない。
How many more? This 3. Okay, okay.
これでどうかな。これでどうかな。
Whoop.
計画通り。
And 3.
みんなのために。静かに。指揮官の期待通りだといいけど。
What's the matter, Commander? I have always wanted to ask, why is your attitude towards Micateam completely different than everyone else? I mean, just look at her. She's a lazy, good-for-nothing freeloader who causes Big C so much trouble, yet still gets all her special attention. Jealousy. I don't think that's what matches her to do. Fine, I'll admit it. I'm a little jealous of her. Just a little. Even though Big C would never admit, I had always treated her as the most important family member in my life, you know? Why can't I be the special companion? Why can't I be the first one that comes to her mind? Why is Big C always acting so distant for me? I want her special attention too. Isn't this part for the course of for our little sisters? It shorts. What? My brain just short circuit. Well, it's normal for you to admire Klukai, but getting over your cess is detrimental to you and your Nala Club. I get it, Commander, but yeah, I just don't want to be separated from my family. If thinking about this way makes you feel better, maybe it's actually a sign that Klukai trusts you so much. She doesn't feel the need to watch over you like she does the more problematic members. And that's how you see it? I never thought of that possibility. No wonder you're the commander. If you could be being so considerate, I might end up falling for you, Commander. Of course, I do like you a lot already. What's with the eyes? What's with the eyes? You demon of Babylon. Thanks, but I'll pass on that. I don't think I can handle I can't handle it any better than Klugai. So you're still in the mood to joke around. That must mean we can continue sorting. Of course, I can continue at any times as long as you're ready. Yep. Yep. Absolutely nothing of a story. Just. This is a bishop. A thorn. Elite. Wap wap wap. Let's get them. All of them in one go. Up, up, up. Nice. And Doris, at least she's not extremely slow, like a ref, like a rifle. So I can put a little bit of here, a little bit of there, and go. Yep. Fast and easy, nice and easy. Next, defend the outpost and eliminate all enemies. Eliminate at least 2 enemies within one turn. That's easy. Any single allied units eliminate 2 enemy units in this battle. That's easy. I had to put under this in the middle.
指揮官
Well, wait, what? Ah, okay. That's better. That's a lot better.
これでどうかな
We turrets, ahoy!
これでどうかな
1, 2,
すぐに始める
yay! Or eliminate all enemy units.
行動開始みんなのために
Boom.
すぐに始める
And Shohui can go here.
5、4すぐに始める話にならない静かに
And Aldred can go here.
まだまだ強くなれる
4 enemies.
5、4
Scarecrow.
すぐに始める話にならない
Delegación Scholar.
静かに
指揮官
And that is what's this. And that recover 8 points of his ability. Applies 2 stacks of shelter and along with positive charge that lasts for 3 turns to all allied dolls. And that is gains fortified stance for 2 rounds. What the hell is fortified stance? No longer benefits from the effects of cover protection. Damage taken is reduced by 20%. As ability damage taken is reduced by 2 points. Upon taking damage, if the attacker has an electric debuff, damage taken is further reduced by 15%. Oh, nice. That's nice to have. What's this? Start getting self-diagnosis. Another unit with positive charge takes damage and it shares 45% of the initial damage with it. When performing an active attack on an enemy target, Android recovers 20% of maximum HP. Oh, nice. When taking damage, Android recovers 5% of maximum HP, grants 1 point of competence index, and applies 1 stack of blunted nerves to self and all auto turrets in the field. If not protected by cover, Android expends 1 point of stability and reduces damage taken by 20%. We see. This is for the turrets only, right? Up to maximum of 2. Yep. This is for the turrets only.
足元
Boom.
に気をつけて
これもみんなのおかげだ
Eliminate all enemies. Steropes, Brontes, Surtur? Brontes Arias. A lot of enemies. A whole lot of enemies.
ごめんね
What's this?
行動開始
Ooh.
はい指揮官
Gentle offensive.
これでどうかな
A turret! On the front. And a turret here.
これでどうかな
Yay. Yay.
計画通りみんなのために
Clang.
静かに5、
Mm.
4すぐに始める話にならない静かに
Let's try to clean everything with this one. With all red.
私の腕を信じろ静かに
Can I hit that one? No. Strobes. Sadly no.
了解
Die. Just die.
つけて。
ファーストラブに私たちの勝利よ同志たち。
Continue. It's hard to come by you getting so upset and throwing a tantrum. I almost forgot you were capable of these emotions. I know where you're going with that, Commander. That's what I've been worrying about. What I've been worrying about. Losing my temper and making a big fuss like that to vent out all my frustrations. It's not good at all. I also don't want everyone to see me like that. Are you saying your usually lively and cheerful demeanor was just an act? Not exactly, but even I can feel down at times. It's just that those moments don't necessarily last for long. If I wanted something, I'd fight to get it right now and never let worries drag into the next day. That's one of the greatest virtues. That being said, don't you dare take advantage of that and give me the cold shoulder, Commander. Otherwise, I will get upset. Commander, please promise me that, okay? Looking at Belka's pitiable expression, I can't help but marvel at the expressiveness of her facial expression module. Of course, a well-behaved girl should be rewarded. What with this wording, man? I'm sure Klugai also understands this fact now after being made aware of your true feelings. At least from what I know of her, she's not the kind of doll who will turn a blind eye to such things. You guessed it right, Commander. Bixie's my luck. Stone cold on the outside, but she's always been incredibly gentle and loving inside. So even if I might get a little upset, I won't actually blame her. Just keep going, Commander. You should really experience that part of yourself. You're such a bully, Commander. I am indeed an exceptionally capable elite doll full of vigor, but you still shouldn't be testing me like this. There are 3 elite enemy units ahead. 3! Don't worry. According to predictions from sorted prior data, an adequate challenge will help you unlock your full potential. Plus, Clockeye specifically informed me that Pelka could easily win against these odds. Hey, that's right! Be sure to pay close attention to my gracefulness in combat, Commander. Yes, graceful in combat. Alright, this map. I forgot about this map. Fucking hell. Maybe don't swap to Fela de Medicine. Give it a second. No. Filagi. And this one dead. Now the artillery, the Myrmidon, and the bulwark. 1. The Myrmidon can be dealt by Mosin. What? Oh. Oh, it didn't die. Well, too bad. Ah! He's alive! Fuck! And it's right on the... So this is a punishment for the strange doll event, huh? Well, one? Only one? Really? Come on.
みんなのおとなしく
すぐに始める。帰ったら打ち上げしよう。冗談。
How many are left? Oh. Commander! Why am I the only one here this time? Nice camera angle. Do not worry, this is a good opportunity to test your skills in stealth. There is an overwhelming number of enemies, but they have holes in their defense. Cloak did train you into skills needed to deal with this, right? Of course! I'll transmit the battlefield data to you in a bit. I believe that with your analysis and judgment abilities, it's best to complete this mission by exploiting their blind spots. I'll help you too, so don't worry. I understand, Commander. I want to be an elite doll like Big Sis, so I'll do my best to achieve that goal. Only one evacuated dolls. So it's an evacuate. Dinner gates, Felagilade. I preset doll. Okay, what's this? Continual release, connectivity. Nutcracker shell. Active engagement. This is the motion skill, right? Attacks, deals, electric damage. Okay. Select targets is increased by 15%. Belka gain one stack of active engagement. After using this skill, Belka can use the active skill Sylvan Bolt or her basic attack Nutcracker Shell. Yes, this is Sylvan Bolt. The damage dealt by this attack is increased by 30%. The damage dealt by this attack. What's the concealment? If the attack kills the enemy target. Okay, concealment. And nobody knows. Sylvan Bolt, oh. Okay, I see how it works. What's this? Movement amplifier. This is a vanguard, right? Yeah. Well. All done! This starting is complete. Belka? Don't cry. I know you must have felt really wrong and hurt at the time, but the misunderstanding between you two has already been resolved. Seeing us embrace each other again still brings me to tears. Big Sis Cloak is so lovely. I want to become a bit doll like Big Sis too. What the hell? Am I missing something? Ah, yeah. It's like the Vector event. Was it? The real story? No, Yohi event, where real story and the other are separated. Fuck, and I've been doing this ones like an idiot. Okay. Since you know so much about Big Sis, you will know what it is, right? Please spend more time with whatever can teach me, Commander. Right, I promise, but you have to let go of me first. I can breathe with how tight you're hugging me. Not to mention how humid the air in the room already is. Despite saying so, you didn't even try to push me away. Do you actually care about me in secret, Commander? Well, I suppose you wouldn't help me sort through Miner and Dragors otherwise. I see. Hey, I see the Commander does care about me. Cloak and I aren't the only ones who care about you. Then you should stop rejecting my affection. Nope. Deep down, I was being scared of being disliked and abandoned, scared of losing the family I finally got back, scared of being left all alone. Yep, the same thing happened to when I was reading the Yoshi event. I did all the story, all the I did all the fighting notes first, and then I was like, "What? It doesn't has it doesn't have the story. Where the hell is all the story?" And the story was in the other tab. Fuck. Which is why I kept following Bixie's footsteps, not just because I admire her, but also to learn from her and better myself, so also I can keep up with her. But for the longest of times, I feel like I was doing nothing but growing further and further away from her, which made me feel even more lonely. Belka looks a little gloomy. It turns out she also experiences this kind of uneasiness. Do you still feel that way? If you promise me that you'll never abandon me, then perhaps I might feel better. Out of Belka flashes a smile of triumph for a brief instant. I can't tell if that moment was part of her usual scheming. Let me tell you a secret, Commander. You're the only one I'm telling this to. Not even Big Sis could know about this. I've been very grateful that 404 came to the Elmo. Now I have a new family member. That's you, Commander. You're now a precious part of my family. So please promise me that I'm all you need, Commander. Okay? You damn squirrel! Stop imitating Clockeye! Wah! You're the only one I can come beside Bixie's, Commander. Please, Commander, please, know that you are the only one to know everything about me. If you still find me cute, would you please let me stay at your side forever? If you only came with my pulse. Just as I thought, this is also how you got Clockeye back then, isn't it? I say it's at least a little different. It's an enhanced version of pestering physically, specifically to the with the commander. Fine, I promise. Yeah. How about this instead? Let's set today as our anniversary, Commander. That way, I can prepare a gift for you on this day next year. Will you also prepare something to surprise me, Commander? Belka's eyes sparkled with sincerity and a hint of mischief, revealing as much of her enthusiasm as her little schemes. It's like a spell being cast on me, leaving me with no choice but to nod. What a well-behaved girl deserves to be rewarded. I hate the wording on this thing. And she doesn't ask for much, so let's keep this bright smile going. And now I have to read the real story because I was stupid and did this one before doing the story. I forgot that all the real are here. Damn you! Damn you! I have two more. Let's finish the supply one side. Ah! Not you again! The creepy doll. Yeah. Let's do the supply. Let's do the supplies. Let me take a little break, 5-minute break, and let's go back to the story. Fuck. Not right now, please. Irrigation Scholar 1. Fuck knows why it's so far away.
5、4、すぐに始める。話にならない。静かに。行動開始。みんなのために。
Clang.
計画通り。
Oh, yeah. What way am I using this? Oh, yeah, I changed the. Yeah, she has a web river. I changed the keys for the electric boss. And there is 1, and there is 2. What? How the fuck?
これで終わらせる。
Ah, she has the one that Bippo was using. Right? Yes, a QBC. Mala mía.
Go 4すぐに始める。話にならない。
Up top?
計
Oh,
画通り
elevation is colored.
私はここ
It's
だ。
dead.
うがつ。
計画通り
Red. Move. Move again.
まだまだ強くなれる。5、4、すぐに
Turn on a hit.
話にならない。
Another one.
足元に気をつけて。
帰ったらパーッと打ち上げしよう。
Next. Next. Creepy doll. Okay.
投降しなさい。行動開始。
Nothing? What? Fíjate que la interesante. Te lo voy a gastar. Se lo tengo que HP. Okay, let's go in. Fuck. Can I hit? No. Only one. And here? Yeah, I can hit two here. And I guess on a Brontes.
5、4、すぐに始める。
What the fuck?
話にならない。
計画通り。はい指揮官。これでどうかな。これでどうかな。
And the Brontes is dead. Nice. Can I? No, he's up. She's up there. I can reach. Well, I can do this. Circle.
私の腕を信じろ。静かに。
Kill the Brontes.
私の腕を信じろ。静かに。
And I can on this. Oh no, yeah, she can teleport. Fuck.
私の腕を信じろ。静かに。私はここだ。
もう逃げたりしない。
Hit the creepy doll.
計画通り。
And the moment thing. Okay. After image and creepy doll goes. Fuck knows where. I see.
はい指揮官。
Let's kill the Argus Sphere. Oh, I can kill him.
私はここだ。
はい指揮官。
What?
行動開始。
Okay, so we can do it. There's empty space. Wait. If she's in the empty space, she's probably gonna.
Go. 4すぐに始
Did
め
he hit her? Fuck!
話にならない静かに
Where the fuck do I put that?
足元に気をつけて。I'm going to put the darkness.
Oh, nice.
静かに
計画通り。
Ah! Found you!
もう逃げたりしない。みんなのために計画通り。
Woo! Three. Can I?
足元に気をつけて。
Yay.
I'm going to put the darkness.
And the turret won the battle.
私たちの勝利よ。同志たち。
Well, not bad. At least now I know how the hell those Andoris works and how the turrets work. And the negative charge thingy. It's clave. I feel it's not gonna be Oh, so there are only 5. Okay. Good. No, wait. I'm going for some water. Gonna be back in a second. I'm back. Water and some candy because my mouth is getting dry. Hey, I'm back. Beep beep. The projector in the meeting room dims. The doll standing at the front lowers the remote in her hand and stares at the other three. Wait, give me a second. Give me a sec. Now, yep. That's it for today's debriefing. Good job, everyone. There will be no grow activities for the rest of the day, so take this opportunity to get some rest. Remember, training is scheduled for early tomorrow morning. Alright then, guess I'll just... yeah. And Bipo goes asleep. Micateam immediately leans back in her chair and falls asleep within seconds. Andres chuckles and gives her a gentle pat on the head. Krokai lets out a huff at Micateam's helpless figure. They are motivated at all during training, yet always the first slack off. Hearing that, Belka jumps off her chair and runs up to Krokai with her hand raised. I'm motivated, Big Sis! Let's go to training, shall we? Unless we'll continue this commission, it's been ages since we last trained together. Besides, we just highlighted lots of my shortcomings during the debriefing. I can certainly improve upon them much more effectively if Big Sis is here to instruct me. Well, it's a good thing that you are this motivated. I need to see Vector today, so I don't have the time. Eh? Why? Between me and Vector and obviously more important. What does any of this have to do with who's more important? Team B will be out for a mission tomorrow. Tonight's the only time where both Vector and I are available. With Team B now on the right track, I can't wait to see Leva's reaction during our next communication. As Lukai hits out, she notices Belka following tightly behind her. Confused, she halts her step and looks back. Belka also stoops obediently. Well, if you're occupied, we can call it a night here, Vixies, but in that case, promise you'll train with me tomorrow. There's a team training scheduled for tomorrow anyway. We'll see once we conduct practical training. Clockeye leaves the meeting room. Belka stomps in frustration as he watches Clockey's shrinking silhouette. Why can't I be Teams B leader? Why can't they just make their own mission plan and stop bothering Big C's? Want to be Teams leader, Belka? Team B's leader, Belka. No, I was talking about the mission plan. Hey, if you're talking about Teams B mission plan, it needs to be drafted with the specific of the commissions in mind. For example, the route of several missions Teams B has taken recently happens to pass by your base. Not only can they stop by for a rest, but we will also have some enjoying training sessions with them. Huh? Team B came over? Yes, I happen to have a recent mission plan for Team B on hand. You should take a look at it if you want to know more, Belka. Andoris, please, don't mess it up! Before Belka can answer, Andoris had already sent her the entire package. Torrents of data gush into Belka's neural cloud and clog up her processing thread. Feeling the excess heat produced by her core going into overdrive, Belka rushes out of the meeting room. I'll go to Richie since B is here. I'll check the document later. Belka hums as she keeps across the hallways, heading towards Team's B rest area. Hey, I haven't seen Rachi for a long time. I wonder if the idea I gave her last time worked out or not. In any case, building a friendship is no easy task. I need to comfort her nicely. The door to the rest area is open, and Rachi's silhouette can be spotted from far away, along with her and Vector's voice. After a moment's hesitation, Belka sneaks up the door and increases the gain of her audio module. Vector! Try it out, BB. It's a limited edition. It was quite hassle for me to get it from the underground brokers. I'm sure it will look so cute on you, BB. I think I'll pass. It'd be a waste to keep such a cute thing to me. No, it won't. See how it matches perfectly with your high color? Come on, BB, just give it a try. Well, if you insist. Okay, it's on. See how cute you look. I know it will look great on you, BB. It was worth pre-ordering it as soon as it became available. You should wear this during your meeting later, BB. Wouldn't that be unprofessional? No way! Well, it's okay if you don't want to wear it if you find it awkward. After all, you look cute either way, BB. Really? Of course, wasn't that obvious? Judging by the sound, Raja is pacing back and forth restlessly in the room. Don't get me started on that. The client the last commission was so out of touch. You only pointed out that the potential worst case scenarios because you were in charge of being responsible. How dare he question your attitude? We should have looked at blacklist that PMC guy. There's no way we're taking another commission from here ever again. It's okay, I'm used to it. Besides, you already stood up for me back then. The client only calmed down thanks to you. Then I guess I'll pardon that guy since you said so. Speaking of which, remember the fashion store we passed by during our last outing, BB? Their storefront was so stylish. Which one? I don't remember. I took a photo. Give me a second. The cheerful chatter between Racha and Vector continues from the rest area. Belka crouches outside the door for a moment before quietly standing up and leaving. Racha and Vector looks like they have gotten closer. Never mind. After leaving the rest area, Belka wanders aimlessly around the base, grumbling and complaining as she does so. Seriously, what happened between Richie and Vector? Those of us in the A team just went on a mission, albeit the mission might have been a long one. But how are they behaving completely different now? Shouldn't Richie be worrying about not getting along with Vector? Damn it! Richie and Vector's relationship used to be just like mine and Big C's. How come it's suddenly just me? You don't fucking know. Belka furiously kicks the supply container lying in the hallway. I'm the only one chasing after Big C's like a fool. All upset, Belka stands silent for a moment before bending down and clutching her head in dismay. Screw this. What should I even do? Damn it, damn it, damn it. How did Richie do that? How can I get closer to Big Sis? Oh my. Ara ara. Suddenly, Andrew's voice can be heard from behind. Before Belka can turn around, Andres walks over and crushes in front of her with a smile. What's the matter, Belka? Didn't you say you were going to Richie? What are you doing here alone? Did you two get into an argument? It's not that. I'm just upset because I didn't go to train with Big Sis. Say, Doris, I have been part of 404 for so long. So how come my relationship with Big Sis has improved at all? Even Richie and Vector are getting along now. I have no idea how she managed to. Ah! Similarly reminded of something all of a sudden, Belka remains in her crouched position while she inches toward Andoris and leans into her ear. You have been following Big Sis all these years, right, Andoris? Surely you have some way to help me improve our sisterly relationship. Give me a moment. Searching for related information. Andoris keeps smiling but stops moving otherwise. Andoris? Andoris? The warm smile remains on Andoris' face, but she offers no answer. She clocked out! Amazing. I wish I had the power to fucking blank out, to blow a screen in the middle of a conversation. The warm smile remains in Andoris' face, but she offers no answer. Forget it, I'll stop bothering you. I'll just lock it up myself. I found something. There's a lot of tangential data, but not much is left after sitting through them. Ah, please go ahead. Best ways to strengthen bonds with family and friends. Traveling together is a top pick. Cooking meals that the others enjoy is also a good idea. Other recommendations include inviting them out to dinner, celebrating memorable occasions together to bring back fond memories. Traveling is a no-go, nor is food that big a deal for us dolls. It's not like only the last one could work. Memorable occasions. It could be that day then. Yep, something will be the anniversary of me joining 404, which also makes it sister reunion day between me and Big Sis Kluge. Hehe, I'm such a genius. Thank you, Andoris. I'll go make the preparations now. No. Before Andoris can finish, Belka has already excitedly jumped and rushed off. Still crouched in place, Andoris blinks. Hehehe, no need to thank me. Bruh. Special anniversary, a gift from the squirrel, an awaited promise, and the best way to reciprocate. A few days later, outside the maintenance room. As soon as the door opens, Belka pulls Andoris in with her excitedly. Belka, wait! Dear, where are the custom motorbike parts that just got delivered? Let me see them. Dear is busy just adjusting something at the repair table, but he pauses his task upon hearing Belka. He retrieves a large box behind him and places it into the table. Here, are the parts you ordered. I checked them for you. They are all good. Take a look yourself. Hehehe, surprises, presents, anniversaries, all about them. Gifts for Big Sis. Belka hops over to the table. Right as she opens the cardboard box, she suddenly hears Mechty voice behind her. Dear, remember when I asked you to bring over the... Huh? Why are so many people here? Mechty, why are you here? Mechty glances worriedly at the box of anime figures behind Dear, making sure that Belka has yet to notice it. I just happened to walk by... Really? Oh, of course, I was just going to ask what's the gift you asked Dear to bring you. I heard something about an anniversary. While doing her best to change the subject, Meg shoots a glance at Deer, signaling at him to hide the box of anime figures he had smuggled in more carefully. Yep, I understand the sentiment. I had to sneak some of Toasama figures. How could you eavesdrop on me? Who's eavesdropping on you? You're the one being obnoxiously loud. If everything's good, I'll head back to sleep now. Yeah. Please wait a second, Maxi. Huh? Compared to me, we have a dull, even more familiar with leader here. Are you sure you don't want to consult her opinions, Belka? Who needs her opinions anyway? Mechi will only mess things up. I think that is not something. Look at how Klukai has put up with her for all these years. She must have something going on that we don't know about. What are you guys even talking about? Fine, I'll ask her. Eh. So you want to celebrate? Well, so you want to celebrate the anniversary of you joining 404 with Klukai? It's Sister Reunion Day. Whatever you call it, but if you're going to Klukai directly with that plan of an anniversary party or something, she's definitely going to outright shut you down. You know how prickly she can be. Unless? Never mind. Just go to her as you usually do. So you might want to change the name, but I doubt the outcome will be any different. So I just need to pester her until she agrees? Gotcha, I'm an expert on that. Wow, first time I've seen someone say that with much a straight face. What do you know? It takes determination to get close to Big Sis Cloakai. Ha, I can't let it further. Anyway, you have to keep this secret, or I won't be able to give Big Sis a big surprise. If you dare to sleep up, I'll... Belka quickly stares in the direction of the air. What now? So that when I notice, huh? You little smugglers. Well, we can talk this out. Or like, you shouldn't talk when you're not supposed to. Otherwise, I can guarantee that Big Sis won't accidentally discover your figurines. In that case, Belka, who helped Big Sis uncover Mexican contraband, will certainly be rewarded. Okay, I swear, as long as Chloe doesn't string me upside down on a target and puts 9 magazines onto me, I will keep my mouth shut. There you go. Ha! I only got a few days left. I need to hurry and get a gift already. Let me see, custom parts. Belka excitedly rushes toward the cardboard box on the table. The gift from the squirrel. After another routine training session. That's it for today training. Good job everyone. You're free to rest for the day. Remember to treat tomorrow commission seriously. Moments after Klukai's announcement, Belka immediately makes a 180-degree turn and is about to leap. It's not the first time she has done this. Recently, be it after a training or a debriefing session, Belka would depart the moment she's dismissed instead of pestering Klukai as she usually does. Belka, you stay here. For this to stop, Belka smiles awkwardly at Klukai. Big Sis? Hey, is anything wrong? Didn't you want to train together? I happen to be free today. Huh? Ah, right. I mean, with Big Sis instruction, I can certainly improve a great deal. Sweet Jesus. Belka reveals a troubled expression, gritting her teeth while glancing at the clock. Only 10 minutes left before the delivery time. She agreed upon with the underground broker. As for the package, there are more accessories for the motorbike naturally prepared for the Sister Reunion Day. Belka, it's not every day that Big Sis has time to train with me, but... You got something on hand? Klukai closes on Belka. Suddenly, Belka's communication terminal starts ringing at an untimely moment. Ah! Belka hurriedly hangs up the call. She glances at Klukai with a worried look, but later doesn't even bother to look at the comms interface and simply stares at Belka with scrutinizing eyes. It's nothing important. It's okay if I don't answer the call. Are you sure about that? I bet the underground brokers you got in touch with recently are impatiently waiting for your answer. No way, I still have time. Wait, hold on. Broker? What broker? What are you talking about, Big Sis? Class 6. Haven't you been going to brokers whenever you're free recently? I can't even spot your shadow during break time. Not to mention using every trick in the book just to pry more bike related information out of me. Now tell me, what are you planning behind my back? Belka nibbles on her lower lip, thinking that her carefully planned surprise had already been spoiled. Fortunately, the anniversary is only a few days away, so telling Kluge everything at this point wouldn't be that much of a problem. Belka is completely unaware of her constantly shifting trouble expression. Even Kluge begins to wonder if she had been too harsh to Belka. You know, 404 doesn't completely prohibit you from ordering. Of course. As the Kluge is about to comfort her, Belka beats her to the punch with her exclamation. Big sis Kluge, I want to celebrate our reunion together as sisters. For that, I've been preparing a gift. I decline. Hey, I haven't told you what I had planned for the anniversary yet. Please, at least listen to what I've prepared. I put a lot of time and effort into this. So that's what you have been up to. I see. Looks like you clearly haven't been allocated enough training. Anyway, request denied. Don't even think about it. This is... please don't go. We have a commission to accomplish tomorrow. You should get your antennas done sooner rather than later. As much as it pains her, Kluge pries Belka's shaking hand off her arm and turns to leave the training room. Vix's rejection was so cool, but isn't this exactly what made she say would happen? Although... Never mind, just go to her as you usually do. Don't you mind wanting to change... Don't you might want to change the name, but I doubt the outcome will be any different. So you'll need to pester her until she agrees? Gotcha, I'm an expert at that. Just annoy her until submission. Knowing hell I'm going to miss, she's right, but let's give it a try. It's all for Big Sis. While Kluge is reading a motorbike magazine in the rest area, Belka quietly sneaks up behind her. You know, Big Sis, you're the one who saved me when I was in a rut. Before joining 504, I was living a life of squalor and vagrancy. Where did you pop out of? Get to the point. I'm just trying to say that Sister Reunion Day is so very important to me. Please, let's celebrate our anniversary together. Big Sis Kluge. Shut up. I refuse. During photos for commission. Do you remember Big Sis? The day when we reunited was so different than now. It was also near the base, with you pointing a gun at me. Keep the relevant chatter to a minimum. But that day is very, very important to me. Not just a day. Every single day since we have reunited. They are all equally important. Which makes the anniversary extra important. Please, Big Sis, pretty please. As long as you agree to celebrate together, I promise to shut up about all this. Before Belka can finish her sentence, Luca points her muzzle at Belka and quickly pulls the trigger, knocking out the enemy behind her. If you don't want to go back into the scrap bin, focus on the task at hand. Mehdi has fallen asleep on the beanbag sofa, Kluge is servicing her trusted weapon, and Doris is preparing to produce some coffee not far from them. Hey, good evening, Big Sis. Oh, everyone's around. Indeed, evening is a good time for rest. Great, here comes the nuisance. Big Sis Kluge, please. I can prepare you an anniversary gift. The gift will be... The gift will be heartbroken if you're just going to discard it without even taking a look. Just as heartbroken as I am. Belka's vivid plea makes Kluge turn her head around. Now she's forced to stare directly into Belka's tear-filled eyes. No means no. It doesn't matter how many times you ask. Although knowing Belka is trying to elicit sympathy, Kluge can bring herself to say anything harsher upon seeing such a wrong expression. You're still so insincere, leader. Meanwhile, Andoris brings coffee to the two of them. Don't try to blaze for her, Andoris. It's Belka heartfelt wish, after all. She has put a lot of time and effort into this, and it hasn't gone unnoticed by us. Maybe taking her upon her wish isn't such a bad thing, leader. Kluge falls silent at these words. Seizing the opportunity, Belka quickly wipes her tears, puts on a sweet smile, and leans towards Kluge. I promise you'll love the gift, Big Sis, and I guarantee I won't cause you any trouble. I'll do exactly as you say. Please, we can celebrate our sister reunion day together, right? It's not some sister reunion day. Eh? What do you mean, Big Sis? It was indeed the day you joined the team, but more importantly, it marks the proper formation of Hyatt 404 Combat Team A. It's an anniversary that belongs to us all. You need to stop harping on this sisterly reunion nonsense. If you insist on holding a celebration, keep what I just said in mind. Ah! Ah! So you just said celebration, right, Vixis? Oh, yeah. I see you just agreed, right? She was right after all. Who? Mechti. Following Belka's gaze, Kulokay looks into Mechti, still fast asleep on the sofa with a satisfied grin on her face and no signs of waking up. She speaks the least, and she is the best character on the whole event. Amazing. No, it's nothing. I just need Vixie's cloak. I wouldn't let me down. This must be our sisterly bond. Belka quickly wraps her arms around Klukai, pulling her attention back. Stop snuggling up to me. You're just like a squirrel. No, none of my squirrels are as clingy as you. Get off me, you're making it stuffy. Belka happily lets her go and flushes Klukai a smug smile. Hehe, you see why for the gift the squirrel has prepared for you, Bixies. Caught up in Belka's excitement, Klukai naturally clears her throat before turning around. As for how you're going to celebrate, make sure not to go overboard. 404 is not a party company. You have had your welcome parties, no need to do it again. We have a commission on today. No method of celebration is more suited to 404 than the success of the mission and all of us returning home safely. If it's the team anniversary, then I shall prepare some drinks for everyone after our return. Do whatever you like. Anyway, stop pestering me with this from now on, Belka. Read that, Pixies. I'll make sure to have the gift ready and hand it to you myself. Are you even listening to me? Hehe, it's just a gift, nothing complicated. I almost got it done. Forget it. After letting out a deep sigh, Klukai leaves the rest area, but a look of excitement on Belka's face lingers in her mind. A gift from the squirrel, huh? A gift from the squirrel. A waited promise. I have one temple more. Let's do the 5 and do the temple. It's the day of the long-awaited anniversary. Belka's already waiting excitedly outside Klukai's door early in the morning. Her terminal beeps several times in rapid succession, but Belka impatiently turns off the notification and continues to stare at the door. Anniversary with Vixies! Standing outside the door with a silly smile on her face, Belka is pacing around when the door opens and Klukai comes walking out. Happy anniversary, Vixies Klukai! Vixies, you look so cool today. It's like you have got this special aura around you. Hey, I see. Are you also looking forward to today's surprise, Vixies? Let's complete today's commissions first. Chloe doesn't speak further as she continues to stride forward. Relax, Vixies. It's just a little commission. We have done this so many times before. Nothing can go wrong this time. Let me tell you a secret, Vixies. I have a little surprise for you in the rest area. It's got all the sense of ceremony with it. Let's get straight to the rest area right after the commission. Hearing Belka's increasingly excited babble, Klukai stops in her tracks, looking somewhat resigned. Have you not seen the message I just sent you, Belka? Hey? You sent me messages? I'll check it right now. Belka frantically opens her comm terminal, takes one look, and starts squealing in panic. No way! An emergency mission? Who the hell even takes on 2 commissions on the same day? About that, I mean to say, how can that Leva be so heartless? It's the anniversary of our team's formation. If she doesn't want to take part in the celebration herself, fine, but how can she throw us a last minute commission like this? Let me take a look at the details. Is to suppress automatic machines with malfunctioning IFFs. After careful reading the commission request several times, Belka looks up at Klukai with eyes full of grievance. Can we have Team B handle this? Bix isn't entirely capable of dealing with this kind of task. Team B is on the way to other missions. Besides, do you think the plan is something you can alter on a whim? I didn't mean that, it just... Today was supposed to be our anniversary, but now we're stuck doing missions all day, potentially working overtime as well. There won't be any time to celebrate together. If you keep standing around wasting time, they will really want to have enough time to celebrate. It's an rank difficulty standard rescue mission. The area of operation is the same as originally planned, so it's a matter of doing it on the side of what we already had to do. With 4 of our capability, we might be back by the afternoon if we head out now. So, do you want to keep standing out here, or should you go get it up? I'll go get ready. No. Belka's already get it up and ready to go. Let's move out, Big says. As the dusk sets in, 3 dolls walk into the partially decorated rest area. Being the first to enter the room, Belka kicks the cardboard box by the door. Following a loud thud, multicolored string lights inside the box are thrown scattering across the floor. Belka pouts and kicks the string light away too. That is a surprise Belka has prepared for Klukai, and thus left to do is hang up the string lights on the walls of the rest area to make the atmosphere even cozier. Yet, the expression on Belka's face now stands in stark contrast to the warm atmosphere she intended to create. Belka? And Doris looks at Belka with some concern. Micateam, being the last one of the group to arrive, stretches lazily and grabs the nearest pillow by the door and plops right down the pile of string lights contently. Finally, we're back. Today was so tiring. I don't want to walk a single extra step. Belka glances at the doll lying at her feet. She then picks up one of the string lights and walks up to the wall with a blank face, trying to hang it up. However, the long string of lights seemed to have a mind of its own. Just as one side is secure, the opposite side will begin to sag and tangle itself with sections already hanging on the wall. Belka grabs the hanging side and tugs at it impatiently, soon entangling everything into a knot. First the emergency commission, then an in-person report at the request of the client, and big sit yourself like that. What is this? Even the damn lights are working against me now. Belka furiously throws the tied up string lights to the ground, then walks to the overturned cardboard box to get another one. One end of the long light string is pinned beneath Micateam, and Belka tugs it at it unsuccessfully for a while. Micateam! Get up, Micateam! Don't cough! Time to wake up! Wake up! Micateam painfully opens her eyes. Belka, is Klukai back? Why are you waking me up? Because of the string lights. You're sitting on all my string lights meant for decoration. What are string lights? Micateam fumbles around aimlessly, growing increasingly frustrated as she watches. Belka ultimately shoves her to the side. Ah! The doll rolls to the ground and bumps into the wall with a distinct thump. Finally awake, Micateam slowly shuffles to the beanbag sofa on the side and rubs the spot on her head that bumps into the wall. Why so mean? It's not my fault that Klukai was called away. Besides, she said she'll be back ASAP after the report is done. Ignoring Micateam, Belka angrily goes back to the wall with a string light in hand. Seeing Belka's agitated state, Doris gently shakes her head before walking up to her and helps her prop up one end of the string. Here, let me help you set it up. Belka glances at Doris and says nothing, yet Doris answers with a smile and holds the string high up to the wall. Look, Belka, how about here? Without waiting for Belka's answer, Doris carefully affixes the string light to the wall. Then she picks up another string and begins affixing the second one with a smile on her face. Soon, the blank wall is covered with colorful lights. Even Micateam, who's dozing on the sofa, can't help but open her eyes wide to gaze at the sparkling scene. Didn't expect the small rest area to look so pretty when decorated. What do you think, Belka? Seeing Belka still sulking, Andoris picks up the tied up string slide that had been thrown to the ground earlier and starts by patiently unsangling the knot. Shortly after, the tangled string light is returned to its original state. Andoris gently hands it to Belka and smiles tenderly. Hehe, it's all fixed up. Hmm. Oh my, are you still upset that the leader couldn't make it back in time? Belka stomps her foot in frustration and lowers her head, clutching the string light in her palm. I didn't get upset because of Big Sis. She's just doing what she has to do as per the client request. It's her showing her sense of responsibility. She never slacks off, even on our anniversary. That's how cool Big Sis is. Indeed. Leader Kluge has always been very cool. Saying that Belka has finally calmed down, and Doris takes the opportunity to pat her on the head. By the way, you should really go get your frame service now, Belka. You have been overburdening your frame the entire time during today's battle. You might exhaust your energy back up and end up in hibernation if you keep hanging around. Everything's settled here. It's okay for you to take a break. I don't want to. My tenants would take too much time, and I won't be the first one to be Big C's when she comes back. I wait for Big C's here. She promised she'd be back soon. I see. We'll head for maintenance first then. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? And Doris leaves the rest area with Maxty, having washed them. Belka ponders for a moment, then sits on the beanbag sofa and rests her head on her knees. In a moment now, Bix will surely be back soon. Late into the night, an unusual calmness surrounds the base, only occasionally disturbed by the footsteps of staff echoing faintly down the corridor. However, as time goes on, the one specific sound Belka eagerly awaits never appears. Almost midnight already. Belka sinks deeper into the sofa, but still stares stonily into the direction of the corridor. When will Big Sis Klukai be back? Big Sis. At exactly 1:46 a.m., Klukai finally rushes into the rest area. The surprise Belka has been boasting about since the morning before dusk pops into Klukai's view. The entire rest area has been decorated in a lively and cheerful fashion, with colorful lights emitting a soft, bright glow, and balloons on the wall spelling out anniversary. Klukai subconsciously slows her footsteps and stares at the surprise Belka had prepared for her. Suddenly, she spots a doll curled up in the corner of the room. Belka? The doll in the corner does not respond. Klukai hurries over and sees the doll is curled up in the big back sofa with her arm wrapped around her knees. Her fluffy head rests on her arm, and her eyes are gently closed. The damage to her body has yet to be repaired. Several tears in her synthetic skin look somewhat frightening under the flickering light. In hibernation, huh? Kluge leans over and gently pats her fluffy head. Don't cough. Kluge gently reaches out and picks up the sleeping Belka. You're here tonight, remember. Let's get you to maintenance. Kluge is currently compiling last night's commission report in the meeting room. Suddenly, someone knocks on the door. Before Kluge can respond, a figure shoves the door open and rushes up to Kluge with a look of grievance on her face. Big Sis! Yes? Big Sis, I heard you're back, so I came here right away. Are you working on something? I'm not bothering you, am I? Kluge does not answer, but simply examines Belka carefully. The doll in front of her, clean and refreshed, clearly having undergone her maintenance. Were you planning to just hibernate in the rest area had I not come back last night? I just wanted to wait for Big Sis. Plus, I knew you'd be back when you said so yourself. Belka steps forward and pouts compliant. You did come back last night, so why didn't you wake me up then, Big Sis? Even if I was hibernating, 10 minutes of chatting and I would be right back up. That way we wouldn't have missed our anniversary. It's been a whole day. Were you still thinking about that? Of course I'm still thinking about that. It's our sister. I mean, the anniversary of Team A's formation after all. A once-in-a-year opportunity. Isn't it a shame to have missed it? If you're now filled with nothing but anniversaries. With the kind of damage you have sustained, of course maintenance was the priority. But even if we missed her yesterday, all the decorations are still up, right? Tell Andres and Mexico to come over in a bit and we can celebrate again today. What now? But, but today is no longer the anniversary. I have been preparing for so long, and I didn't ever get the chance to give you my present properly. Big Sis, do you not care about this at all? What does it have to do with me caring or not? Wah! Big Sis, you big dummy! I'm not going to do more than that as voice. Wait, Belka! Before Clucky can react, Belka has already rushed out of the room crying. Staring at the fading silhouette, Clucky recalls Belka's hard expression just now and finds herself at a loss. Did I say something wrong? Everything! Everything, Clucky! The best way to reciprocate. Belka is huddled in a corner in her tiny room. Her quiet sobbing can be heard escaping from the ensconcement of her squirrel-shaped pillow. Wah! How did it turn this way? Did I never belong here? Was I never meant to join 404? Missy doesn't care about me or a reunion. She doesn't care at all. As Belka cries her heart out, she stands up and slams the squirrel pillow to the ground. Wah! A squirrel! Screw squirrel! Big says she hates the squirrels. She hates me. Next, Belka snatches up all the squirrel plush, stickers, and mallard toys, lying it on the desktop, and furiously throws it into the bin by her feet. I'm done. I don't want any of these anymore. I hate the squirrels. I hate mallards. I hate you, Big Sis. Belka shoves all the squirrels and mallards into the paper bin while tears well up in her eyes. Then she drags a travel bag out of the closet and begins packing her belongings. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm leaving today. Right now. I'm leaving right now. After a while of carefully packing, her travel bag has been stuffed full. Still sniffling, Belka hoists the bag onto her back and takes a few steps toward the door. Suddenly, she reaches into one of her pockets and pulls out a bullet casing. Perhaps due to it being constantly and carefully polished, the bullet casing shines with a mirror-like gleam. It's the bullet casing Vixis gifted me. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I don't want anything. Belka raises her hand and intends to throw the casing into the bin as well. However, after a few minutes of standing idly in the room, the casing is still tightly clutched in Belka's palm. Realizing her reluctance, Belka throws herself into the bed again and bursts into tears. I'm not going to make these sounds. Knock, knock, knock. Suddenly, a knocking on the door can be heard, followed by Clucka's voice coming through it. Are you in the room, Belka? Nah, I'm not. What are you talking about? We can hear your cries down the entire hallway. I'm not crying. You're crying right now. As the sobbing inside the room seems to have subsided, Clucka awkwardly raises her voice to speak. Alright, stop crying. It was my fault last night. Given that I agreed to celebrate our anniversary together, I should have woken up. I should have woken you up even when you were hibernating. Hearing Clucka's apology, Belka, who has almost stopped crying, burst into tears again. Big Sis, you have always been like this. You never care about me, or my feelings. You're always so mean to me. You never team up with me during training, and you always deliberately avoid me. Wow. Overcome with emotion, Belka sits down on the edge of the bed, tears rolling down her cheeks. I don't want to be here anymore. Big Sis doesn't like me anyway. You don't care about our anniversary. I'm leaving for the 4. With the bag on her back, Belka furiously stands up and is ready to leave through the door when suddenly she hears Clucka's voice with a much colder tone coming from outside. You think you can come and go as you please? I am Hyde Force leader, and you're one of its members. You're not going anywhere without my permission. So scary, but I'm going to leave anyway. With a bag on her back, Belka abruptly opens the door. Seeing Belka appear before her with eyes filled with tears, Claudia is stunned for a moment before immediately reacting. What are you doing with a big of a backpack? I... Belka takes a step back under the pressure from Klukai's gaze. She retreats into the room and slams the door shut. Yet before the door closes, Klukai catches sight of the mess going on inside the room. Inside the room, Belka throws herself back into the bed and begins to cry softly again. After a moment of silence, Klukai starts to talk in a low, unnatural voice, unlike her normal way of speech. Belka, actually, I was quite surprised that you came to 404. I never realized I was that important to you, nor did I think that 404 was a good place of belonging for you. But you have proven to me with your action that keeping you in 404 was the right decision. Big Sis, even though you got a long road ahead before becoming an elite at all, and despite still being so noisy and clingy, you have indeed grown. I can be strict at times, but I'm not completely insensitive. Your efforts haven't been lost on me. As Klukai finishes her monologue, silence returns to the room. With her tears finally stopping, Belka sniffles before slowly taking a few steps forward and reopens the door. Klukai stands stiffly outside, seeing Belka staring at her with tears streaming down her cheeks. Klukai can't help but feel a little awkward. Big Sis? So you have been caring about me all along. Then why did you neglect the anniversary of our reunion? Klukai lowers her eyes and remains silent for a moment, as if waiting her words. At last, she raises her head and looks at Belka earnestly. I know you have placed a good deal of importance on the day of our reunion. However, the exact date of the reunion, or the day we choose to celebrate it for that matter, doesn't really matter in my eyes. The fact that we have reunited is far more precious than any celebrations or commemorations. As long as 404 is still around with us in it, as long as we can still go on missions together and all return safe and sound, then that by itself is the best way of honoring our reunion. As she finishes, Klukai awkwardly clears her throat. She then retrieves a box from behind her, stuffs it into Belka's hands, and immediately looks away. Here, it's for you. For me? Belka's eyes widen as she frantically hauls into the box, completely flustered. Yes, take a look. Okay. Belka quickly unties the box, the bow wrapping around the box. The lid of the box pops up to reveal a wooden carving of a squirrel. The squirrel clutches a pine cone and sits with its head tilted back in the center of the box. Although the carvings are somewhat rough, the squirrel expression is vividly lifelike. A squirrel? Belka props up the wooden squirrel in her palm and stares at it in disbelief. Did you hand carve this yourself, Big Sis? Indeed. A present for the squirrel. It's rather rough. I did it casually in my spare time without putting much effort into it. You don't? I knew it. Big Sis cares about me after all. With traces of dried tears still visible on her cheeks, Belka breaks into a big smile and throws herself into a tight embrace with Klukai. You! Don't hold yourself at me like this, Alofa! I know. Big Sis Klukai is the best. I love you the most. Then what's with all the squirrels on the ground? And mallards too. I had no idea you collected mallards. It doesn't matter. Belka jiggles salty looks on the wooden squirrel in her hand and hugs Klukai even tighter. This squirrel Big Sis gave me is all Belka needs. And that's the real story. Because they end so as Belka saying, telling all of this story to Shikikan, and Shikikan saying that Belka is a good girl. Fucking hell. Okay, recruitment. Come on, Belka. Come home. Fuck. Lacasenia. Story mode. Oh yeah, forgot. Voyage. More tickets. And let's just do the normal, the standard. Mosin or Shangyu? Shangyu first because she's more universal. Nothing! Of course! It had to be nothing. Really? Fucking heart pity. Nope. 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 Turn them all. Supply mode. Bill of moment. 6. Oh, 6 tickets. Nice. Of this. Almost a turn roll. Ah, this is for the 2 of them. I guess the course. Ah, yeah, I didn't get all the course. Have enough to pull? No, exactly 9. Well, fuck me. Met you. Oh, she has the TSK. Wait, do I have one ODS upgraded, right? Robinson modular rifle, a QBC, another QBC. Okay, let's calibrate it. And I see 775. I see it 75. Nothing more.
遠慮しなくてもいいんだよ。好きか？今日も
Okay, I have to build my electric team.
治安維持人形のモシンナガンです。
Omnidirectional protection.
お会いできて光栄です。指揮官。
Now we have this one little bit. But Andoris is a assault rifle. Aurora Shimmer. What's this? Kill 50 enemies in combat. Okay. And I guess Memory sticks, and this is the outfit. 600 intelligence puzzles. Man. Ten elite dolls to segment 2. Well, that's it for today. Unlucky set of pulls. Extremely unlucky. Wait. How many do I have for? How many Doritos? 108 for raw. And I'm going to pray to have the V6. I'm going to need to pray for the V6. But now, well, that's all for today. I don't know if I want. Yeah, I'm going to stream this one, but next week. Probably want the challenge. Are enabled 6 days, 11 days, 27 days. Yeah, when these are enabled. And the Frontline Survivors opens. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time. I have been Equinox Eterna. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching. And I'll see you. Goodbye.